If you'd like to see more of our videos, please subscribe to our channel on YouTube or follow us here on Instagram. Good morning, traders. Welcome to today's market review. This is Fred Razak at CMtrading. Today is January 6, 2020, and today is Monday morning. So looking at the markets, no big economic events scheduled for today, but as the week moves on, we'll have ADP non-farm payroll and then non-farm payroll on Friday. So lots of numbers coming out actually this week. But looking at the currency market, the yen gains against the US dollar in light of the current events between the United States and Iran. And when we're looking at the indices, the Dow Jones actually gaps down this morning on fears with escalation with Iran. Now, a lot of things can happen. It's not going to happen from today to tomorrow, even though the markets are responding like that to it, okay? But lots of things could actually fruit like that. Looking at the commodities, gold breaks out on the upside with these fears with the escalation with Iran, and oil breaks resistance to over $65 a barrel. Now, that's also something of concern if they do cut the Strait of Hormuz and they do escalate the situation. We may have some production issues. Now, lastly, looking at the stocks, despite the news, stocks are still strong, okay? But the question is that will they be carried down by the general market? But let's take a look at the markets and see what we can expect from today's trading. So we're jumping here with the yen first, and as you could see, we hit a resistance of this 109.69-ish level, okay? And then once we hit that, we receded from the end of December since now, okay? Only a couple of weeks, from 109.69 down to 107. That's over 200 pips. That's a decent move. Now, we are in a minor support level-ish level at this 107. But if it does continue this breakdown, we'll further see this 106 and even 105 possibly, okay? So it does still have several places to go down, okay? It looks like it's bouncing off of these areas right now. However, looking at the Euro USD, we saw a little bit of a jump there, not much, to 111.60-ish level right now, to 111.70-ish level. It's been pretty much dead, okay? Between the Euro and the GBP, you can see the GBP even worse than the euro, okay? Not really rallying here, very, very quiet at this 130.70-ish level and really flattening out. Now, jumping into the commodities, okay? This is the type of news that really streaks the gold into the stratosphere, okay? 1576, we're looking at a daily chart here, and you can see we've like really pounced above this 1555-ish resistance level that we had before. Okay, now we pounced above it with a gap up, okay? That's a major gap right there. Now we are capitulating to up to the 1560-ish level, 1570-ish level, excuse me, and we are consolidating here, okay? So we may see a further correction to this as today actually unfolds. Looking at a 4-hour chart, we may see this actually fill the gap, okay? But this has been getting stronger going into this number. This is why I like to see it, because in about 6 months from now, we'll forget the fact that there was this news and we'll take a look at this fact, okay? And we'll say, oh, it was naturally getting stronger, right? Look at that, 2 areas where it did get stronger, especially right over there where it broke that resistance-ish level at this 1484, and all of a sudden you're 100 points above it. Okay, this is classic trading. Okay, I know that the news is involved here, but it's not as involved as you think it is. More the fact that people has saw that this has gotten stronger and that they are trading it up. Now, it may fill this gap, okay? So just be aware of that as that unfolds later today. Now, looking at oil, oil did the same thing at $64 a barrel, hitting 65. Now, this is something that it's going to be a little bit of a choppy situation. I do think that we'll have a little bit of a fade opportunity because it does have a second resistance at this area of $65 a barrel. Right up here is one resistance that is proposed resistance, $65-ish area. Okay, so with that said, we may see a retracement here back down to the 61-ish level as this unfolds later today. Now, looking at the rest of the markets, so we're looking here at the Dow Jones. We're jumping into a 1-hour chart. You could see right there. And you see this gap down this morning. Okay, we rallied kind of last Friday, kind of capitulated there last Friday to this 597. We sold off towards the end of the day, and now we're just about this area right here. So just be aware that we are making a double bottom here. Okay, ultimately at this 28,475. So this may actually be an interesting point. If it does bounce off of this area, we may see a further bounce. Okay, now the stocks I mentioned to you are strong. Okay, so with that said, as long as the stocks remain strong, I do believe that we may bounce off of this area because of retaliation from Iran. I don't think that they want to escalate it. And, you know, President Trump actually counter their threatenings to hear that if they're going to threaten, he's going to threaten double. And, you know, this thing could really get out of hand. And I don't think really each party's ready for that yet, okay? You want to strike when you're ready, not when your partner's not ready. So with that said, you know, just be aware that the fact that we may see still a little bit of a bounce. Now, looking at the stocks, okay, some of them actually sold off. The big boards. Apple sold off from $300 a share. Facebook is on its highs, didn't really sell off much at 209 to 208-ish level. When we look at Microsoft, sold off a little bit from its 160 high to 158.55. Intel still on its highs, okay, at $60 a share. Okay, so there's a little bit of a mixed bag there. Lastly, let's just jump into JP Morgan because that's has been also very strong. That's trading pretty much with the market. Okay, so JP Morgan is trading pretty much with the Dow, while some of the other tech stocks are actually showing some more strength. So just be aware of that going into this week. And remember, we have a lot of more news to actually jump into this week. So, you know, it may be a quiet first couple of days to the week, and then we'll start, you know, picking up some volume going into Wednesday, Thursday. This is Fred Razak. I want to wish everybody a great trading day. Thank you.